Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? This does not want to help me out at all, actually. All right, I think we're live. All right, what is going on, everybody? How are we doing right now? Okay. So I was gonna go one at 12, but this deal just went down that the Knicks just got Bojan Bogdanovic from the Detroit Pistons, and they're getting Alec Burks. Thank God, because I thought it was just going to be Quentin Grimes in multiple seconds. But how is everybody doing? I'm just going to kind of tweet out everything that we are live. So I got kind of tweet deck up right now. You can see Woj Shams just said that Bojan Bogdanovic is a New York Knick. I love this. I was freaking out when it was just Quentin Grimes and 2 seconds for Burks. Why did they word it like that? Why did they word it like that? But thankfully, Bojan Bogdanovic is going to the Knicks, and the Knicks make a huge pickup. So yeah, what is going on, everybody? I was going to go live at 12, but the trade deadline is in full effect right now. So I'm like, you know what? I got to just kind of go live for you guys. I got to go live for you right now. Yeah, we're going to let kind of everybody get in the stream. What's up, everybody? How we doing? I'm very excited for this. Hold on. Let me just tweet out that I am live, and there we go. All right. Let's do that. Yeah, trade deadline. Everybody was kind of hating on the trade deadline today. And then we just got hit with the Buddy Hield trade. We got hit with the Daniel Gafford trade. We got hit with, just so much, I feel like, just went down. Just in, at least an hour. So we don't know the return, it looks like, on Daniel Gafford. Do we know? Because I got Woj and I got Shams up right now. So yeah, Sham said, so it's Bojan Bogdanovic and Alec Burks. What a pickup for my Knicks. That is what I am talking about. We're going to get into this. I'm just kind of hopping in here. All right. What is going on, everybody? Sorry, I'm so flustered right now, just trying to do 8 things at once, it seems like. Just kind of pulling up the stream. And yeah, I'm very excited for this. So I know it's 11:30 on a weekday. So let me just start reading the chat. I feel like I haven't read the chat yet. All right. So what's going on, JR Gaming? What's going up, Lance? What's going on, Jake? What's going on, Matthew, Desmond, Andrew, Search Sniper? Let me pull this up right here so I can read the chat. And all right, I posted everything I needed. Hopefully everything sounds good. You guys can let me know what you guys think of it. Hopefully, yeah, like I said, everything sounds good. You can let me know in the chat what you guys... Hopefully the quality looks good. But yeah, Quentin Grimes is no longer a Knick. I'm going to be pretty much here for the next couple hours, basically till 3 p.m. talking trade deadline. I was going to go line at 12, but so many deals are going to affect right now. My tweet deck is probably going to just spaz out on me. Hey, Random Gamer, thank you for the $2 donation. New York on the come up. Congrats, my guys, a Philly fan. Dude, the Knicks, I did not expect them to get Bojan Bogdanovic, and this is such a huge pickup for them. So I'm a Knicks fan, as you guys know, and they just acquired Bojan and Alec Burks. Shot creation off the bench. This is what they need. And Bojan, oh my God, I love this trade. I don't think they gave up any first-round picks in this deal. Oh my God, no! Archie Giannakino's going. No, the Nova Knicks are done. They're done. They are done. All right, I gotta pull that down. Oh, but I'm so excited about this Bojan trade. Oh my God, this trade is phenomenal for them. What's up, Christopher? You should study over watching me, but hey, I'm gonna be here for a while. I have a new setup right now, so I'm trying to just have everything kind of work out. And then let me make sure. Okay, let me make sure that's is over there. Yeah, thank you for the $2 dono, Random Gamer. I do appreciate that a ton. But yeah, the Knicks just picked up Bojan Bogdanovic. A phenomenal score. Let me not have to hear that constantly. Tyler Gates, thank you for the $2 dono. The Wizards will trade Kuzma per Shams. Did we actually see that? No way. Did I miss that? I don't think so. I heard that he wasn't getting traded. But we're going to talk about a ton. I mean, a lot just went down. But let me just digest this Bojan Bogdanovic pickup for the Knicks. Bojan is averaging 20 points this year, 3 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. What do you guys think about this trade? You're on your lunch break. There we go. Knicks look scary. Dude, the Knicks just added a 20-point-per-game scorer off the bench. He's shooting 40% from three. And what's great about Bojan is he's under contract next year. He's under contract. He's making $19 million, which makes it an even more tradable contract. That's amazing. That is amazing that he's under contract next year, and it's not an expiring. You hope they're going to pay OG. You hope they're going to pay him. Hey, Desmond Key, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that, man. Third super on a live stream. Hey, I appreciate it, man. So yeah, obviously this chat is going to be like, or this stream is sponsored by Underdog Fantasy. Throughout the stream, you guys will see banners. You can scan the QR code. You can see the banner at the bottom. Use my code SROS. You get 100% deposit match up to $100. And the link is also in the stream as well. I hope the stream didn't cut out. I don't think so. I would be very upset if that happened. So you guys can see the stream. Someone said it got cut out, but I have no idea. Alec Burks is also having an insane 3-point shooting season. Thank you, Isaac, for the $2 dono. Dude, that's crazy. Well, I hope everything's going well with you, man. That's some major stuff. Hopefully this could pass the time for you. I don't know. I hope my live stream is fine because it's like weird. It says like an error occurred. But I think, okay, Pedro says it's good. Yeah, Gafford's a great pickup for Dallas. Man, okay, he's trolling, thank you. It is weird because something happened on my end, and if it's looking weird, you guys can just refresh the stream and it should be fine. YouTube's not receiving. All right, let me just do that. Okay. Stream is good. All right, damn, this is crazy. This is crazy. Buddy Hield. Yeah, Buddy Hield got traded. Okay, so Alec Burks got traded. I feel like I need like 3 monitors the way I'm trying to like have this all perform. Isaac, thank you for the $2 dono. Actually, no way. That'd be kind of crazy. Desmond, yeah, thank you for the dono. Hey, Tevin Walker, $20 donation. Thank you, man. Been a fan since 2020. Hopefully the Mavs also get a better power forward. So the Dallas Mavericks, I feel like my computer is not doing great right now. My Mac is just, sounds like it's going to blow up. But the Mavericks go out and they pick up Daniel Gafford. Do we not know the return on that yet? It's just draft compensation. So we have, I'm hoping we get kind of like a little bit of a down period just so I can talk about these two trades. Jacob, thank you for the $2 donation. I appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you. And it's your third super. Hey, thank you for coming out, man. I know you're a big supporter of the channel. I don't like that definitely doesn't go unnoticed. Hey, Alex is watching from Australia. If you guys are outside of the country, I'd love to know that. I'm going to try to read the chat as much as I can. We've had a ton go down today already. I feel like I have so many thoughts. People were hating on the deadline. Then we get a Buddy Hield trade. We get a Gafford trade. We get Gordon Hayward to OKC. We get Daniel Gafford to Dallas. And the Knicks just get Bojan. I'm praying. Brunson's hurt. OG's hurt. Randall's hurt. Mitch Rob's hurt. But if they can get everybody, maybe but Mitch Rob, I'm not going to think that they're going to get him back. That's just going to be wishful thinking. And they just picked up Bojan. Such a good pickup for them to come off the bench. That's such a good pickup. And obviously, any super chats I will be reading. Don't worry. Pistons getting closer to officially being the worst team of all time. Thank you, Derek, for the $5 donation. What type of move do you think could help the Kings? I would love for them to try to move Harrison Barnes or, I don't know, Davion Mitchell, I would think to move. I don't know. Do you think they should try to get a big man? Do you think they should try to get a combo guard off the bench? I mean, like, obviously, maybe move Herter as well if there's a bigger deal in place. Krishak, thank you for the donation. I appreciate the $2 donation. All right, it's freezing a little bit. This is phenomenal. I feel like it's my monitor, honestly, that's not holding up well for me right now. I appreciate that. Hopefully the stream's going to be a little bit better right now. Just refresh it a little bit. I'm lagging so much, goddamn. All right, it's my first time streaming in this new place too. That's just not great. Not great. I would just refresh it. It should be good. We got over 800 people in here. Yeah, just refresh the stream. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna not have any of this. I have no idea if this is gonna hurt it or not, but you guys can let me know. Yeah, just refresh the stream. Thank you guys though. Yeah, I do this every year. I'm gonna be streaming for a while, so I hope. Okay, let me zoom this out because I'm using a new monitor now. So let me do that. So you guys can see Shams and Woj. But like, obviously, a big part of the streams, I want to read the chat. I want to talk to you guys. So this will constantly, hopefully, be going. So we just still don't know the Daniel Gafford compensation. Okay, it's good now. Cool, cool. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. We all some viewers in there. It's okay. So yeah, we obviously had these major trades go down. I can't believe the Knicks got Bojan. I feel like it was like rumored, and I didn't think it was gonna happen. All right, I'm glad it's good now. It's just weird that like on my end, it's like the streamer health is like bugging out. I gotta go through all this stuff. All right, cool. We're back. Excellent connection. Maybe it's the monitor. Who knows? That's just whack. But yeah, thank you again for Underdog for sponsoring this. Going to be repping them a little bit. You guys can scan the QR code above me. You can obviously see the promotion there. But I can't believe the Mavericks got Gafford. So yeah, obviously we're going to be grading. So my video plans, I have my schedule, what I want to do basically. So basically tomorrow, you guys are going to get my trade deadline grades. Going to be doing that. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any super chats as well. Tevin Walker, thank you for the $20 donation, man. Appreciate that a lot. Been a fan since 2020. Hopefully the Mavs get a better power forward. Dorian Finney-Smith reunion. So yeah, I'm going to have my grades out tomorrow. I'm going to be grading basically every trade from this deadline. Basically not going to include like the Rozier deal. Siakam, maybe I'll do like a brief mention on that. And then we're going to do power rankings. I'm going to rank every team after the deadline. And then we're going to also... probably, I don't know what my first rebuild is going to be. Maybe a new look Knicks rebuild with Bojan Bogdanovic and Alec Burks, which is just a huge pickup from them. Yeah, I got any picks? I haven't yet, but I'll probably be doing those on stream as well just to talk about those. Because I feel like right now, hopefully, we're maybe getting a buffer period. So yeah, now we know what the second rounders are in that Knicks trade. We could play around with Fanspo for a little bit as well. Dorian Finney-Smith to the Bucks, that would be a great pickup for them. We don't know the return for Gafford yet. Yeah, so Mark Stein said the Mavericks are in process of trying to acquire the needed draft compensation. So maybe this is a 3-teamer, and they're going to move like Olivier Maxence Prosper with Josh Green being a deal. Who knows? Who's the Knicks backup point guard? Miles McBride. Quentin Grimes was never a backup point guard, and they're not going to be going after like a Malcolm Brogdon right now. But if you look at it, they're basically going to have a lineup of Brunson. You'd assume the way he's playing, DiVincenzo with a 2, Anunoby 3, Randall 4, Hardenstein 5, and then you have Burks and Bojan with Josh Hart off the bench and Miles McBride, and the way Precious Achiuwa has been playing. Oh man, and you may get back Mitchell Robinson. Wow, I'm surprised the Pistons traded Bojan. It seems like all signs were pointing to them trying to keep him, but maybe since they weren't going to get Zach LaVine, they decided, okay, let's just move on from him. But I am ecstatic about this trade. Because the way they worded it, man, like just going back to like Woj here, the Pistons are finalizing a trade. And then I believe it was Shams. Shams was the one that said they're trading Quentin Grimes for Alec Burks. Why would they word it like that? Because we're like thinking the Knicks just got fleeced. And then it comes back saying, oh no, Evan Fournier, Malachi Flynn in 2 seconds, not even a first, are in this trade. I will tell you, Knicks fans would have been perfectly okay if there was a first in this deal as well. Now, it does suck losing Quentin Grimes, and this is a great pickup for Detroit. I haven't really mentioned that. I think getting Quentin Grimes is a great complimentary piece. To them, he's a good three-point shooter. At times, when he has the green light, he's a good defender too. And he's under team control. He's not making a lot of money and can be a perfect rotational piece as like a building block next to Cade, Jaden Ivey, Isaiah Stewart going forward. But yeah, so the Gafford's a 3-team trade. I feel like, yeah, it's got to be a 3-team trade. If they're trying to get draft compensation, it could get tied into one. Who do I think Minnesota should get? Well, they got Monty Morris, so I don't think they're going to be making another move. They don't really have a lot of assets, and I feel like they're not going to move Kyle Anderson slow-mo, and they're not moving first-round picks at all. All right, I really want to apologize for the stream being messed up before. I think for some reason it's the way my monitors are mixed up, and I'm getting rid of this new monitor because I'm in a new setup right now as well. So, yeah, we got over 700 people in here. I appreciate it if you guys can drop a like on the stream. I would appreciate that a lot. Yeah, clean. The Knicks have crazy depth right now. Who do you think, or what do I think a Bucks DFS trade would look like? I mean, we can hop and trust the old Fanspo, and we can kind of see what some of this stuff looks like. All right, let's see. I will get rid of this banner for now, this QR code for now. All right, so if we're going to look at Fanspo, I don't even know what a Bucks Dorian Finney-Smith trade would look like. People were talking about the Bucks and them getting possibly DeJounte Murray. Well, I don't think that's happening. They just don't have the assets to really get that done. They could get there financially, but you would have to probably include Bobby Portis in that deal. So if we're thinking Dorian Finney-Smith, I mean, are you okay moving Marjan. I think it would cost him because you don't really have the draft capital to get a deal done. So say you included, yeah, you really can't move first. You can't unless you're, because I don't think they can move 2030 first yet. Like that doesn't even work. The Bucks would have to throw in like with the like I don't know. The Nets value Dorian Finney-Smith a ton. I personally don't think they want to give up Andre Jackson the way he's been playing defensively, even though Doc doesn't play him. Like that's maybe what it costs. That's maybe what it costs. Jacob Props, thank you for the $5 donation, man. Been around since 2014. No way. You're an OG right there. You're a legend. That's when basically the Knicks had the worst rosters ever. We were watching Clee Anthony early, Lou Munson, Kyle O'Quinn, Lance Thomas. The worst Knicks teams of my lifetime. And that's saying a lot. Actually, no, 2019 was bad with Kevin Knox, and there was Langston Galloway before then. Imagine Clay got traded today on his birthday. Would be crazy. Would be crazy. I'm just going to move this real quick. Thank you, guys. We got 900 people in here. We got 1,000 people in here, I think. Thank you. I'm sorry about the stream messing up before. That's very annoying on my part. So what other deals do you guys think we can go down? Yeah, if you guys want to give me trade suggestions as well, obviously if anybody donates one, like that one's going to the top of priority for obvious reasons. But if I find any in the chat that I like, I'll definitely give you a shout out, obviously. Because I think like the best part about these streams is talking with you guys. And I think the Warriors have to make a deal, right? And you know a team that has to make a deal? If the Chicago Bulls. If the Chicago Bulls do not move DeRozan and or Caruso, I'm going to lose my mind. Braun to the Dubs today for Clay and 2 picks. Kelso, thank you for the donation. That would be... imagine if LeBron got traded. That would literally break the internet. I feel like I got to go back here. But oh my God, I love that trade so freaking much for the Knicks. I love it so much. I do, man. I really do. It's Gloomy. Thank you for the $5 donation. Hey, Matt, do you think the Cavs should do a move or should just keep it together? I think the Cavs, thank you for the donation, but I think like they're playing so well. They got Garland back. They got Mobley back. Can't speak. But I would move the LeVert contract. I love the idea of them getting Bojan Bogdanovic, but obviously that's not happening anymore. So, I don't know. But I think Cleveland should. I think they could realistically win a championship. I feel like this whole NBA is wide open. Like, yes, Boston's better and Milwaukee's better on paper, but they could beat them in a 7-game series if everybody's healthy. All right, so yeah. Okay. How to just give a tweet saying that I'm just involved with that trade because I obviously am. But we got 1,000 people in here. Thank you. Okay, let's go back to the trade machine here. Let's go back to the trade machine. Oh, I'm seeing Bruce Brown in the chat. Are you guys getting me, or are we seeing a Bruce Brown trade go down? People are saying Bruce Brown to the Warriors, but I'm not seeing. Maybe that's what you guys kind of want to see. Bruce Brown to the Warriors. A lot of you guys are saying that. Who's in that trade, though, financially? It's got to be probably Chris Paul. Like, does that work? I know the Raptors are going to have a weird cap sheet right now with a lot of stuff going down. Okay. All right, wait. Is this not updating yet? Who reported this trade? Loyalty, thank you for the $2 donation. What the hell are the Raptors doing? I didn't really get them getting Olynyk because he's an expiring, unless they're flipping Olynyk. I'm not seeing anything about Bruce Brown. But if we like financially, thank you for the $2 donation, Braden. I think like obviously they kind of cap themselves with moving on from Lowry, and they don't have the tradable contract of that anymore and getting Rozier. But I would honestly think about moving Jovic if there was an offer on the table. I don't know. Do we like this for the Warriors? I feel like they'd rather get Caruso, right, than Bruce Brown if they're giving up Moody. Obviously there's this right now. I feel like he's not going to. Who knows though? Yeah, but Olynyk is Canadian, which is kind of cool, so he's back there. Thank you for my stream settings. I just love that. I don't know why that's a thing, but I'm getting that right now. There's been no trade yet. You guys got me there. Rui got traded. Stop. I have it up. I literally have this up right now. Bucks are pushing for Wiggins, apparently. How? Unless they're moving Middleton. Or Brook Lopez, which I don't think would really be wise. DB Captain, thank you for the $2 donation. Herb Jones to Indy for Obi and Shepard. That'd be a phenomenal trade for Indy, and they need defense. But That is, New Orleans is not trading those guys right now. Or they're not trading Herb Jones. This is the Suns. I mean, yeah, we saw that Miles Bridges isn't going to agree to a trade anywhere, probably because he wants to just score a ton while lose a bunch of games just to look better in free agency. Ugh, why am I lagging? Why am I lagging? This is so frustrating. I paid for such good Wi-Fi too. I don't know if it's my other monitor that's just like pissing me off that I just can't look at two things at once. I may just disconnect it at this point. I may just disconnect it at this point. I hope it... I'm just dislocated, or I disconnected my monitor because that was annoying. So just refresh the stream, and we're back. And we shouldn't have those issues anymore. I know what it's from as well. But thank you guys that stayed in here. Kennard trade today? Yeah, I mean, the Grizzlies probably should make a deal. I've liked what I've seen from GG Jackson, man. And thank you for the £6 donation, Lorcan. I appreciate that. From Ireland, man. Shout out to you. Yeah, my internet is ass. I don't know what's going on, Verizon. I pay so much money for internet, and they're just screwing me here. But I think it's more on my end. The stream connection's good now. It's definitely because of my monitor, which is so stupid. What do you think about the Buddy Hield trade? I like that a lot for Philly, man. I do. If we kind of look, I mean, I thought Philly was going to make another move as well, but Fanspo obviously won't have this updated. Do we think they go after a DeMar DeRozan still? Could they do that financially? I mean, they would have to include probably Batum in that deal, which I know Batum's good, but if you can get DeRozan after getting Buddy Hield, you're really improving your team financially. You would have to cut 2.8 from the Sixers. I mean, that could... well, they just moved Daniel House because I think they want to be in the buyout market. I mean, Jaden Springer played well. Would they include him in a deal? Damn. Okay, no, they're not getting DeRozan. I feel like unless they're moving Tobias Harris, in which they're not, there's no chance they're doing that. All right, so the stream is back finally. I think the Rockets will make a trade. I mean, they made this Steven Adams deal, which I liked for them because he's under contract next year and he's a good backup big. And obviously, you just need him to be a backup behind what's his name, Alperen Şengün. I kind of like the Gordon Hayward trade to the Thunder, and I'm glad that the Hornets were able to trade him and got some value in return for him. They were able to get Trey Mann and Davis Bertans, who they have to pay next year, but he's some shooting. I mean, the Hornets, it's funny because I really think that they should build around Brandon Miller, and if I were them, I would think about moving LaMelo Ball in the offseason. If we went to the Hornets here, I wouldn't think about moving him, but like if somebody threw me a Godfather package, just a God offer for him, where you can't say no, like I would think about that. So we don't know. Do we know Mavericks, I'm told, are poised to acquire draft compensation from OKC? Will be routed to Washington. What is OKC doing with that? What draft capital are they doing? Unless it's like a swap down the line or something. Huh, that is interesting. Yeah, I don't think the Sixers are moving Batum, honestly. So, I don't know. But if you can get DeMar DeRozan, I'd rather have DeMar DeRozan than Batum because I don't think Batum's going to be like an elite defender. I get like you'd rather value an elite defender over an elite offensive player, but that just really wouldn't make a lot of sense valuing. I know Batum's a good role player. I know he is. But then maybe he gets bought out and you bring it back. No, it's some 2K shit. Casey Mack, thank you for subscribing, man. Yeah, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. I post a ton of NBA videos, rankings, kind of predictions, tier lists, all that type of stuff. The Jazz, I don't think are going to trade Sexton. I know he's been in rumors, but I don't think that's going to happen. You see the Hawks doing something? I mean, they've been talked about this whole week about maybe blowing it up. Are they going to move DeJounte Murray? I mean, the Jazz and the Lakers were the two teams that offered or called in about DeJounte Murray. I mean, the Jazz have way more to offer, so I'm sure Atlanta would rather get a deal done with the Jazz. And I mean, DeJounte Murray playing with Lauri Markkanen would be really fun. Would be really fun for sure. McDermott, Graham, and 4 to 5 first for Trae Young. Wemby, thank you for the $2 donation. Man, that would be insane. Trey, I mean that's for Trey. I mean, would they do that for LaMelo? Yeah, I don't think the Pelicans would move Herb Jones. I know that was a rumor at one point. I just do not see that happening. Capella to the Thunder. I mean, I listed Capella as a trade target for the Thunder because I think they could use some big man depth. So if you have all this draft capital, why don't you do it? And Capella could just be a tradable contract and is just a backup big behind Chet Holmgren going forward. Man, this streaming experience has not been fun to me today. So weird. So weird. I don't think there's going to be any action around Donovan Mitchell. I don't even think he's going to sign an extension until next year. I mean, it could get done in the offseason, for sure. For sure. Damn, I don't know why. It's Gloomy. Thank you for the $2 donation, man. I really appreciate that. I do. All right, let's go back here to TweetDeck. Let's see what we got. Any new things? But what a pickup from the Knicks, man. That is definitely going to be the talk of the town. I feel like the Knicks getting Burks and Bojan at the deadline. I think the Cavs, I mean, I thought they were going to move like LeVert. I mean, if we look at like their salary cap table here, I have Spot Track up. If we look at the Cavs salary cap sheet, I mean, they're a team that has tradable contracts. I mean, Okoro's a free agent at the end of the year. So you're not moving Garland, you're not moving Mitchell, you're not moving Allen, you're not moving Mobley, you're probably not moving Strus. I mean, I still can't believe they gave Niang all that money. I'm not a big George Niang fan, but he's making $8 million. Like, that's tradable. Okoro's making $8.9 million, which is very tradable. LeVert's $15 to $16 million next year, also tradable. Also tradable as well. Thibault to the Pacers. I mean, they do need defenders. I think like Davion Mitchell could go there as well. That could be a possibility. Yeah, I feel like if the Wizards move Tyus Jones, they should definitely look to move, or if they move Daniel Gafford, they should definitely look to move Tyus Jones. Like, that really wouldn't make a lot of sense, I feel like, keeping Tyus Jones past the deadline, especially since he's a free agent at the end of the year, unless you think you can really extend him. Why is this saying poor? I don't know. Alec Burks traded, to the New York Knicks, man. Drummond to the Nuggets. Dorian Finney-Smith to Chicago. A first, Zeke, Najee, Pickett, and Terry to the Nets. I mean, Chicago ends up with that. That'd be kind of a great pickup for them, even though they should be a seller, not a buyer at the deadline. The deadline ends at 3 p.m. today. I mean, the Suns really can't make a lot of moves, unfortunately. Like, you look at their tradable assets, it's thin. It is thin. It's not great. Because they can't move KD, Beal, Booker. Well, they can, but they won't. Nurkic, nobody's taking that contract. Grayson Allen, they should keep. He's very good to them this year. He's been an elite three-point shooter. I feel like Nasir Little is somebody that they could look to move. I mean, he's making $6.2 million. I'm surprised they didn't try to get like in the Alec Burke, but they need a big man. And look, they have no first. They have no first-round picks. It's brutal. It's brutal, man. It's not looking good for them right now, just with like what assets they have. Did we get a trade go down? Anything? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't even know though. TweetDeck has changed so much that it like automatically refreshes, or do I have to do it? But no, man, what a pickup for the Knicks. What a pickup. My God, I'm very excited. They play the Mavericks tonight. They're probably going to get blown out now that they're without. I mean, Grimes was hurt, but can they get Bojan and Burks on a plane? I mean, they got to be thrilled. They got to be thrilled about that trade. Imagine Caruso goes back to the Lakers. Cam Johnson to the Cavs. I mean, that would be an insane pickup for Cleveland. And then LeVert goes back to the Nets. Who did the Bulls get and what trade? No, if you're referring to Dorian Finney-Smith, that was me just talking about a hypothetical somebody threw in the chat. I mean, like the Nets, if they don't make a move either, it would be so dumb. It would be so dumb if they didn't make a move. I know, because like Ben Simmons, it's going to be tough to trade him. Cam Johnson has a favorable contract. I mean, what is Cam Johnson's? I haven't checked his three-point shooting in a while. Has it come back down to like what it's been? Let's see. Cam Johnson this year, 40% from 3. I mean, I would trade for him. I thought OKC would get involved in Cam Johnson, but I mean, Brooklyn has really shown no indication that they'd move him. Nobody's taking Dinwiddie. Nobody should want Dinwiddie. He's not very good unless he costs you nothing. And it was like you had $20 million sitting there to match it. But Brooklyn should definitely move Dorian Finney-Smith, and they should move Royce O'Neal if they could. Definitely. We got 1,600 people in here. Thank you guys for joining the stream. If you could drop a like on this, I would appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not already. Thoughts on Xavier Tillman into the Celtics? Tillman is weird because he's 6'7", but he's a center, but he's good in like his role sometimes. I mean, he had a brutal start to the year. Don't get me wrong, but I think for 2 seconds, it's fine. Seconds aren't really too valuable at the end of the day unless they're like in the top 10 of the second round. Everything after pick 40 is kind of like a crapshoot. Like, you may get lucky, you may not. I mean, if we try to look at just even this past draft, I think this past draft second round hasn't looked great so far. But if you look at like what's gone down in the 2023 draft, which was looked at as a strong draft, I mean, out of what we've seen, I like Kobe Jones a lot coming out of his. Xavier hasn't really done much. Leonard Miller has potential, but it's going to be a little bit before he really gets going. Andre Jackson, good defender, but Doc doesn't play him. Amari Bailey showed promise over the summer. Haven't seen him at all for Charlotte this year. G.G. Jackson, okay, I did not like him in the first round. Fell to 45. I was like, yeah, why not with the potential? He may be good in 2025, 6 or 7. He's playing good for them this year. Shout out to him. And Tumani Kamara has been a solid defender. And Jalen Wilson's been getting some run for the Nets this year. I mean, probably not the way they wanted that to happen. Braden, thank you for the $2 donation. I really like the Mavs getting Gafford. I agree, man. That is a huge pickup for them. Let's see. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Cavs play Nets tonight. That's an interesting deal. All right. So we've had a little bit of a break here. I feel like I had to go live because we saw so many deals go down. We still don't know the draft compensation on the Gafford deal because it looks like, they're trying to get a third team involved to get more draft capital, but like that'd be a great pickup because Lively's good, but I mean, he hasn't been like the best since he had his great start, but he's still a good center. And now you get Gafford to really take some of the load off him and you don't need him to play 41 minutes a night. Yeah, that would be nice to like maybe get another big man. Because Lively's good for like what he's been as a rookie, man. But you're asking way too much out of a 19-year-old. Way too much. So getting Gafford, who I'm surprised Washington's giving up, unless they're getting 2 first round. They're definitely not getting 2 first round picks. They must be getting a solid first in this deal. And maybe a young player. But Gafford's good, and he's 25. Or is he 26 now? He's 25 years old. It's a good pickup for Dallas if they're able to get that deal to go through. I would have still liked them to get Dorian Finney-Smith. Momo, thank you for the $2 donation. Favorite number on a basketball jersey? Mine was always 3 growing up. Hey, Chase Hoop, shout out to you, man. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. Glad you're able to get off Buddy Hield as a Pacers fan. Thank you guys, 1,700 people in here. I appreciate it. Prince for Caruso. Yeah, I'm sure the Lakers would accept that offer. I'm sure they would accept that offer for sure. I mean, do the Lakers, they should not trade that. I was thinking, like, maybe if you get DeJounte Murray, you think about trading that pick down the line if it's, like, heavily protected, this 2031, if you make it, like, top 3, top 5, top 7 protected, and you're never going to lose the number 1, 2, or 3 pick in the draft, then I would do it. But I would not throw that pick unprotected because LeBron could be gone next year. AD's about to be 31. I would not do that. Even though, like, Murray's a good player, does this Lakers team, like, could they make the conference finals? I don't know, man. The Western Conference is pretty good. Like, are they better than OKC, Minnesota, Denver, LA? Probably not. Like, I'd probably just put them in the Phoenix, New Orleans, Sacramento, Dallas tier for sure. But the West is good at the top, man. The West is really good. Hey, Colton, thank you for the $2 Canadian. Don't know if Lowry gets bought out. Where do you like him? I honestly liked him on the Knicks. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Philly's been very common. I believe he's either from the Philadelphia area. I know he went to Nova. Hey, you're watching from AP Calculus. Jamius Ramsey enthusiast. Shout out to him. And did he go to Texas Tech? But thank you everyone that's like donated too. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Braden. Thank you, Chase, Colton. I appreciate that a lot. Momo. I feel like I just like don't check my phone too. And like I'm going to be shocked. Like this is the time when I was supposed to go live. And now here I am going live. Thoughts on the Olynyk deal? I like Ochai Agbaji. I do. I thought it was a little weird that they got Gafford or Olynyk, in that deal. The Raptors, because he's a free agent at the end of the year. Just double checking he is. I'm like 99% sure he is. Like, so why want Kelly Olynyk unless you're gonna flip him? I don't think they'd buy him out. And you gave up a first, which I assume it's gonna be the one in the 20s they got on the Siakam deal, which will probably be like pick 28. But I don't know. I'd rather just giving up like 2 seconds for Agbaji and keeping that first. I know it's not a great draft. I know. And the back end of the first round isn't going to be great. But hey, you could have used that to move up. I mean, I'm sure they're going to try to get rid of Bruce Brown as well. I mean, where's Bruce Brown going? Who's matching that $22 million? Do the Hawks just buy? Are they just a buyer? I thought they would move Sadiq Bey too at the deadline. Now that's like somebody like that's looking for some offense that could pick up. Though, like, that could have been an option for the Knicks, but not anymore with them getting Alec Burks and Bojan Bogdanovic, which I'm very happy about. Hey, we got 2,700 people in here. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate that. I know I told everyone I was going live at 12, and here we are finally going live at 12. But I've been live for like a half an hour before now. Maybe we can get 3,000 viewers here in the stream. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. And make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Drop a like. I'm gonna do just, you guys can see. You can use scan this QR code for Underdog. You can play, and you can use my code SROS. $100 deposit match up to $100. Play some pick'em. It's pretty fun, especially if you're going to an NBA game. Like, that's what I do. If I'm going to like a Sixers game, Knicks game, I end up just using Underdog, and it adds more fun to it too. I mean, I remember I went to a Pistons Sixers game when Pistons were in the dog days of this losing streak, and it just made the game more enjoyable to watch too. Especially if you're going with friends and you guys kind of all have the same pick'ems. What time is the deadline? It's at 3 p.m. Any Mavs news? I mean, we don't have any Mavs news currently, it looks like. Like, we don't... Everyone just went quiet. I mean, this is a great pickup for the Mavericks. But I'm just wondering, like, now that they get Gafford, they still kind of need that power forward. Would they be a Tucker team? I mean, PJ Tucker isn't very good, and you got to pay him $11 million. But does this trade just make sense just to get them a little bit more floor spacing? I thought maybe the Clippers would have wanted Richaun Holmes. And I mean, that would give the Mavericks an out on the Grant Williams contract. But PJ Tucker, like, what would we think about Kobe Brown and PJ Tucker for Grant Williams? Because I know people don't like Grant Williams that much in Dallas anymore. And I know he's taken a little bit of a step back this year, just kind of looking at his numbers. I mean, he's still been a good three-point shooter, but I know kind of the defense hasn't been the same, and just his fit has been a little awkward with Luka so far. But I don't know. Does Kobe Brown even have that much value? I didn't really like him that much coming out of where did he go? Did he go to? That wasn't West Virginia. Was it Marquette? No. Where did Kobe Brown go to school? This is embarrassing to me that I don't know this. Does it say it in this profile? He went to Missouri. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. That is actually embarrassing to me that I didn't know that. Hey, thank you, Tunver. Sorry if I butchered that. Your content got me into Bebo, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that a ton, man. Thank you. All right, I'm going to read some chat streams in a second. Momo, thank you for the $2 donation. Who's your most improved player this year? Yours is Colin Sexton. I'd probably give it to Kobe White if it ended today. I get Sexton, but I think you got to consider Jalen Johnson, Shane Good, and Tyrese Maxey. Hey, Brady Decker, thank you for the $5 donation. You have any hypotheticals now that Miles Bridges isn't leaving Charlotte? Like, what team he ends up on? I don't, like, in the summer. I'm not really sure. Now that, man, I think, like, they shouldn't sign him just for the PR. Hayden, thank you for the $2 donation. You think the Sixers are done making any moves? I think so, unless it's the buyout market. Unless it's on the buyout market. Can the 76ers get Dorian Finney-Smith? Yes. And they do have some draft capital to move as well. I mean, if we went to the Sixers, and we went to, but that's an in-division trade. I mean, they made an in-division trade in the 2022 deadline when James Harden was traded for Ben Simmons. I mean, they can easily match the contract. Like, would they be interested in, like, I mean, it might cost you, like, DeAnthony Melton and Jaden Springer. I gotta move this computer right now. It's, like, insane. Maybe like KJ. I mean, Jaden Springer played well the other night. I think something. I mean, I don't know. They have first, and I feel like that makes them good. But the Sixers, it seems like, want cap space for the upcoming offseason, and Finney-Smith is getting paid. But they just got off that Korkmaz contract, so like you'd have to cut some money there. I don't know. I think it's possible. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of read. I'm gonna read the chat a little bit. Sorry guys that I haven't really been doing it that much. The Bulls have to make a move. If they don't, that'd be crazy. Best baseball related question: do you have any plans of buying OTP 25? Of course, man. I get it every year. I played so much in the summer. Do you think the Knicks will make another trade? No, I think they're fine with their big man depth, and they're not making a move for Brogdon or DeJounte Murray. They don't really have any tradable contracts. They're not moving Josh Hart or anybody like that. Any chance the Heat trade Caleb Martin for somebody that helps them now? Could they get into Finney-Smith? Like, would Caleb Martin and Jovic? I mean, Finney-Smith just seems like a Heat guy, right? PJ Tucker and Bones Highland for Caleb Martin, Thomas Bryant, and Orlando Robinson. I think that's a solid trade for the Clippers. I don't think the Heat should do that. Thoughts on Jonathan Isaac to Dallas? I mean, that is a defender that they could use for sure, but it's going to cost a little bit to get him. It's going to cost a little bit to get him. Thank you, Jorge. Appreciate that. Compliment on the haircut. Did get one yesterday. Can somebody explain the Toronto move? I think they wanted to take a flyer on Agbaji. I don't get Olynyk unless he's flipped today. I don't. Do you think Grimes gets rerouted, Sawyer? I do not. I do think he's going to be in Detroit for a little bit. He's definitely going to be part of like Detroit's future, so I don't think so. Orlando will ride if he is traded, or if Isaac gets traded. Yeah, maybe. I don't know why this keeps happening, but whatever. Does Sixers trade Brogdon? Sixers trade for Brogdon still make sense? I think they want cap space. I mean, Brogdon would still be an easy guy to trade in the offseason, but I don't think they want to move first round picks or anything yet. It's going good, Tim Chang. It's definitely been nice to be doing YouTube full time, and I could stream here for 4 hours on a Thursday, not to like take off of work or anything. Can the Heat trade for PJ Tucker? They can. It's tough financially. What do you think if there's a Murray and Bruce Brown trade? You talking about DeJounte Murray? I'm not sure. Did you already talk about the Knicks trade? Yes, I did for a little bit. Definitely for a little bit. Do I prefer playing with the 2016 Sixers or 2024 Pistons as a veteran player? Man, those 2016 Sixers. I mean, they were going in the right direction. The Pistons, man, they blew it up. I mean, I'm excited to do another rebuild with them on 2K. We're going to be doing a ton of rebuilds, obviously, after all these deals went down. Raptors said they want Kuminga bad. I mean, they're going to have to give up something now to get Kuminga. Kuminga's been so good for the Raptors, or excuse me, for the Warriors. I can't speak. So I don't know. If the Warriors should not trade Kuminga. I mean, he's been so good for them lately. He's been one of their best players. We still haven't had any updates. See, I feel like we just got so many trades happening at once, and we haven't had anything basically since. But yeah, that Knicks trade, man, the Knicks could realistically win the championship. This year. Do they have a good chance? No, but there is a chance. There is a chance for sure. Thank you, Brady, for the $2 super chat. I don't know if that just came through or you did that before. Any Suns hypotheticals phone bugged? Gotcha. Not obviously for Miles Bridges. No. I mean, who are they getting? The thing was, like, I was just looking at like Fanspo with them. I just don't think they're able to pull anything off. Unless like Nasir, it's gonna be Nasir Little. Like, where are they matching the 6.2 mil? Would they move Josh Okogie? I'm not sure. I saw Bo minutes the other night. I mean, that can't really be a thing in the playoffs. I do wonder what the Lakers are gonna do. What's LeBron gonna tweet out once the deadline's done and they don't make a move? I mean, maybe they get involved in DeRozan and Caruso. Oh man, but they should not give up that 2030 first round pick. That would not be wise of them. But the Bulls could not go through this deadline not moving DeRozan or Levine. It just really wouldn't make any sense for them. It wouldn't. It would just be so dumb. It would be so dumb if they don't do anything. Hey, Christian Voss, thank you for the $5 donation. Huge fan of the channels. After we get all the post-deadline rebuilds, can we see what if Jimmy worked out in Minnesota? I like that. That's definitely something maybe happens in like a dry period of the NBA, but I always love doing those like what if Jimmy and Minnesota rebuilds. Check Legion Hoops. I am Legion Hoops. I don't trust at all. NBA Central, you don't trust. Or Hoop Central. I trust Shams, I trust Woj, and I trust Haynes and Stein, and that's it. 76ers could still get DeRozan, and Caruso. They would have to move Tobias Harris now that they moved Marcus Morris, but I like the Buddy Hield pickup for them. It basically costed them nothing. Jeremy Grant to the Suns would be good. You moving Bradley Beal in that deal? That is not going to happen. Do I think Jalen Green or Van Vliet gets traded? I mean, Jalen Green's been really good as of late. I actually meant to do a tweet for him the other day. Like Jalen Green, I mean, somebody tweeted out that he was this year's RJ Barrett. I mean, I don't think he played well. I mean, the efficiency still isn't great because he was bad to start the year. But if you look at Jalen Green, damn, yeah, I forgot he didn't play that good in Minnesota. Like over his last, how many games is this? It's 8 games. Those are good numbers. I mean, maybe he's got to realize he's not a great 3-point shooter. Maybe. He's just got to work on that, man. And he could still be a really good piece for the Rockets' future. I don't know who the Rockets move. I think like Jayshawn Tate's been in some rumors. Like Jayshawn Tate's been in rumors. They're not moving Jabari and men. I don't think they move Van Vliet. I don't think Dylan Brooks gets traded. They just picked up Adams. Green, maybe Jeff Green, Jay Tate. I don't think Tari Eason. I mean, I know he's been hurt this year, but they also have like Cam Whitmore. I mean, the young core they have there is really fun. Really fun. He's still not coming out for a couple weeks. I mean, that was a long time ago that came out. I just want, let's see. Anything? Okay. Okay, we have a little bit more insight on this deal. Thunder is sending Misic, Bertans, Mann, and draft compensation to the Hornets as part of the Hayward deal. Do we know what first? If they got a first, that would be insane. That would be insane, but no way. That draft compensation is definitely like 2 seconds. It's definitely like 2 seconds. Thank you for the 279 Canadian donation, Z. Levine is injured. He could still be traded, yes, but nobody's going to want him. Nobody's going to want him. Refresh Shams. Everyone's saying Woj Bomb. What do we got? Are you guys just doing this after you get a notification on your phone? I love it, though. I love it. We're all glued to it right now. Yeah, I got nothing here. This tweet deck is like literally just like, it's so different. But yeah, that's basically what I read. Okay. Vucevic to the Grizzlies? That's interesting. Him and Triple J in the front court would be fun. I feel like the Grizzlies are going to make a big move this offseason. Matt, is TJ winning Depoy tonight? TJ... Why am I not knowing what that means? Chase, thank you for the $2 donation. What team do you think would want Sticks? Should I know who Sticks is? Can the chat tell me who Sticks is? Because I'm stupid. Is that like somebody's 11? Please tell me in the chat who Sticks is. Why is it number 11? That's not yeah, just tell me in the comments. Just tell me in the chat before I start guessing wrong names. I like it though. We're all glued to it. Brogdon to the Spurs. That would be a good pickup for San Antonio. Oh, I forgot the honors are tonight. I'm thinking like NBA. I was like, McConnell? What are we talking about? He better win it. I would love that. But I know Myles Garrett's the favorite. And Sticks is Jalen Smith. Thank you. Okay. Sticks is Jalen Smith. He's good, but he could be a free agent at the end of the year, I believe. Like the Kings would be a team that I feel like could use a big man. Obviously the Sixers. I don't think you're getting a first for Jalen Smith because he's going to opt out of that $5.4 million player option. And that makes sense for them to trade just because they have Isaiah Jackson under contract. You have Jarris Walker, you have Turner, you have Siakam. I'm sure Obi's gone at the end of it. I don't know. He may net a first. He may net a first round pick, actually. How many threes is he taking a night on average? 2.4? I think he actually would go for a first. You just got to get an extension done. He's 23. But I think him being expiring maybe limits the first, so it's going to be some type of... I didn't know who Jalen Smith was. Thank you, chat, for telling me that. We got almost 3,000. I don't even know which concurrent news to look at. Leon, predictions for the Warriors. I don't think they moved Clay. I predicted they traded for Caruso. That's still a possibility. Could they trade for Vucevic? Possibility. But Chicago seems like they're just sleeping right now. They're sleeping in right now. So they're not making any move. I wouldn't be surprised if Moody or Looney, funny to say, is off the team at the end of the day, or Gary Payton. I mean, Chris Paul, it's an expiring $30 million. They could trade it. I just don't know who wants to give up assets for Wiggins. I feel like Wiggins is a salary dump. Like, maybe the Pistons trade for Wiggins. That could have been a Bojan Bogdanovic swap. Hey, Kyle, what's up? Mavs grab John Collins. That'd be nice. I mean, they would have to throw in Kleba. Well, now that they moved, they just moved, what's his name? Rashawn Holmes in the Gafford trade. Hoop Grid? We could play some Hoop Grid in the meantime. Josh Green for Jalen Smith. That would make sense for Dallas, but they just traded for Gafford, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense right now. I feel like Caruso is somebody that's going to end up on the Warriors. Like, I mean, if they gave up Moody and they gave up Gary, I mean, I'm sure they'd want to keep Looney. Moody or Looney. Like, if they did Payton and Moody and maybe a first for Caruso, maybe. I mean, they're not going to get their first this year, though, which they probably want to keep. And Chicago's got to realize they're not going to get two firsts for Caruso. His offensive limitations aren't going to net you two firsts. He's like in his prime. He's going to be out of it soon. He's a good defender. Don't get me wrong. He's one of the best defenders in the league, and he should go for a first round pick and a young player. But that is a lot. But I think the Warriors should do this. Moody seems to have no... I mean, like, I think Clay doesn't get traded, but he might leave in the offseason. I mean, Draymond, maybe a little bit of a step back. Obviously, Paul's probably done at the end of the year. Who knows? He may retire. I don't know. A team may give him a contract, but does he want to go out like Derrick Rose? Or does he, like, what does he want to do possibly going forward? Any timeline for Robinson and Randall's return? Randall should be back before, like, I'm hoping before March, middle of March. Mitch Robb, I feel like it's going to be April or not at all, sadly. Or not at all. Damn, we've been streaming for a decent amount of time now. Has it been? And I don't even know. You'll take Caruso for the Spurs. Caruso to the Spurs does sound interesting. I feel like constantly, like, do you guys notice in the stream that, like, a little bit every, like, 20 minutes, like, did it just happen that, like, the quality dropped? I don't know. It seems weird. But it's very annoying, actually. All right, cool. Dorian Finney-Smith is going back to Dallas. I thought so, but they just traded for Daniel Gafford, so I'm not sure. I forgot Misic signed. I forgot the last year's the team option, so it's basically a 1-year deal. I mean, I like this trade for Charlotte because they may get better with this deal player-wise. And, like, Hayward was gone at the end of the year, but we're going to see some Gordon Hayward playoff minutes. How many playoff games has this dude played outside of Utah? And I feel like he'd even play that much in Utah as well. I mean, he played, one playoff series with Boston? Maybe 2 years. If I look at Gordon Hayward's playoff series, he played once in 2012. They got swept by San Antonio. He rarely played. He was really good against the Clippers. I forgot they beat the Clippers in 2017. And he was their top guy. And then, yeah, he left to go to Boston that summer in 2018. 2017 offseason, and then got hurt. And then he did play. So he hasn't played in the playoffs since 2020. Damn, he was bad outside of round 1. He was bad against Milwaukee, Philly, and Miami. Oh, no, that was 2019 and 2020, so 2 different years. But, yeah, he was not great. Shout out to Gordon Hayward, man, making all that money, though. Making all that money. Dusan, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Bruce Brown and Kelly Olynyk for Jonathan Kuminga. I think the Warriors would probably laugh in their face. Gotta refresh. Damn. Why is this so annoying? So annoying. Oh, I feel like I should just restart my computer at this point. Yeah, I guess you just gotta refresh, but people were saying like the stream kind of gave out a little bit. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. I don't know what I could possibly do. Damn, we were at like 2,700 people, now we're at 1,100 because my computer freaking sucks. I don't even know what I could do. All right, have I not used? What have I not used? I don't know. I feel like there's nothing I could do. I feel like there's not, like, I want to show you guys everything here, but like 1 monitor is maybe not enough. I don't know. Clearly 2 monitors wasn't enough. Woj bomb? Why did? I don't know. Is it just get like laggy? You guys can notice or whatever. Do you think the Pistons overpaid for Grimes? I thought they could have got a little bit more for Bojan. I thought they could have gotten at least a 1st-round pick in that deal. Woj made a deal. Huh. What do we got here? I don't see anything from Woj. You gotta stop lying to me. You gotta stop lying to me saying Woj bomb. Unless there is one and I'm gonna, yeah, no Woj bomb. No Woj bomb. Use your second Wi-Fi. I wish. Thoughts on Cam Whitmore? I mean, he needs more minutes, but he's good. Hey, Thomas, thank you. Appreciate that. Is D'Lo getting traded? Possibly. Derek, thank you for the $5 donation. Do you think Philly should do another move? And if they should, love from Mexican Philly. Hey, thank you, Derek. I really appreciate that. I think so. I mean, if they could get Caruso, that'd be a nice pickup. But it seems like they want, like, a lot of cap space for the summer, so they could possibly, I think, just target, like, Kelly Olynyk if he's in the buyout market, Kyle Lowry in the buyout market, something like that. Yeah, this is pretty frustrating. Pretty frustrating with the lag. I don't know if there's something with like the bit rate I could do here. I doubt it. Probably have to like stop streaming. Maybe I'll, oh wow, okay. This is not great. Why is it lagging so much? I mean, maybe there's a chance I just go back live again. In your following tab right now, what is it? Is it from you? There you go. But yeah, Burks and Bojan on the Knicks is great. Okay, that's just a Shams tweet. Do you think Memphis is going to make another deal? I think so. I mean, they're just in a team that's just a seller market right now. Could they move? I mean, it's crazy because, like, does Jake LaRavia have any value? Zaire Williams, David Roddy? I mean, they did all just shoot the lights out against the Knicks, but I feel like a lot of those guys just don't really have much value going forward. They're younger guys, but I would probably move on from them. I mean, if they could take a team that wants Luke Kennard, sure. Do the Sixers want Luke Kennard? Do the Nets want Luke Kennard? Teams that have expiring salary, possibly. Victor Oladipo's expiring contract. I don't know. He's been hurt. The stream is good, not lagging. Okay. It says excellent connection, and then in 20 minutes it's gonna say it's laggy. If it's laggy, just refresh it right now, but it's pretty frustrating. On my end at least. Like we were at 2,700 people at one point. But I get people leaving, 100%. We don't know the Dallas compensation because it seems like they're trying to make another deal with OKC to pick up some draft capital. So that makes me think OMP could be on the move. That makes me think Josh Green could be on the move. Or that makes me think that Jaden Hardy could be on the move. I doubt Josh Green's on the move. I feel like it's either Hardy or OMP, I think. Do you think Caruso would be a good fit on the Pacers? Yes, they need defenders. He definitely would help, but I don't know if they're really going to make another big move. I mean, they have tradable contracts, though. But now that they moved Hield, do they flip Marcus Morris? Do they flip for Korkmaz? Maybe. I like the move for the Sixers because this still gives them like optimal cap flexibility in the offseason. And then they could go after, I don't know. Are they going to go for Siakam? Maybe. I doubt it. Memphis need Drummond. Why does Memphis want Drummond? I'm not sure. This is so frustrating. I don't know what's going on now. Is there anything you can do about all the ads? Yeah, I could do that. Did not mean to I think I just added one. Great. Let me do this. Random question: if Robert Covington gets traded to a new team or released, can he sign with the Clippers? I believe there might be a weird thing like that. Oh no, yeah, he can sign with the Clippers. Yeah, I thought you meant maybe the Sixers, but thank you for the $5 donation, Modog. I appreciate that a lot. Nick Claxton getting moved. I mean, I think the Nets should think about it. I definitely think the Nets should think about it because he's an unrestricted free agent, and they can't afford him to lose him for nothing. They can't afford that because like that would just be brutal, man. 1 hour no trade. It's been a minute. Yeah, we basically got like 4 different trades in 20 minutes maybe, and they were all notable trades. Yeah, Memphis needs a rebounder. Is that going to be... Yeah, but like, what does Drummond do for them? He's an expiring contract, right? Unless I'm just completely wrong about his contract. He's just going to leave probably in the summer. I doubt he wants to... He's got a player option. Or no, that was this year. So yeah, he really... Maybe he wouldn't go if you could just give him $4 million. I mean, Drummond is a solid rebounder. And in those games that Vucevic was hurt, the dude was an absolute beast on the boards. Like, if you look at some of his better games this year, which were pretty much when Vucevic was out, didn't he have a 20? Yeah, he had 2 20-rebound games, which is just crazy. And they beat the Sixers and they beat the Hawks. Kind of wild. I mean, he had this great game. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, I mean, I think a team should trade for him. But if Chicago does nothing, they are the definition of organizational incompetence right there. I can't believe Archie Akido got traded. Archie Akido. I always butcher his name, so I'm not going to say it again. But the Villanova Knicks got broken up. They got broken up. Raps want Clax. I mean, they might have the assets to do so. Jakob for Clax. I mean, you're going to have to throw in maybe Bruce Brown. I mean, but it's tough because Clax is not making any money. So Ben Simmons, do you want Ben Simmons going to the Raptors? There you go. Aiden is going to the Cavs, which is useless. Yeah. Aiden's not getting traded. It seems like Portland isn't going to make a move, which is kind of interesting just because they're 15-35. I don't know why they actually wouldn't make a move. If I look at if we go to Portland here, talked about Portland in the stream. I think they should move Brogdon if they got a first round pick, but it seems like not anymore. It seems like the Knicks would be involved. Maybe the Lakers want Brogdon, but the Lakers, I doubt, are giving you a first round pick, and you don't want Jalen Hood-Schifino. I'm sure you'd be interested in Max Christie, but who knows if the Lakers would even want to do that. But yeah, Time Lord would have been a hot trade target if he didn't get hurt. Like, he would have maybe netted a first round pick if he was playing like the way he did last year, healthy. But that's the thing with Time Lord. He hasn't really been healthy. Definitely moved Matisse, but he's under contract. He's a solid defender. I mean, it's weird because this Blazers team is kind of fun, but they've been bad this year, and for obvious reasons. I mean, they're very inexperienced in most of their games, or most of their kind of roster spots, and obviously Scoot has been playing with a lot of growing pains in his rookie season. We are basically still 2.5 hours out. And then see, like, I feel like I get The stream is fine, and then it buffers. It's very frustrating. I don't know if it's on like your guys' end, but it's like it's receiving not enough video to maintain smooth streaming, whatever. Damian Dillard, do the Pelicans make a serious move for a backup center? Thank you for the $2 donation. I think so. I mean, they could be a Drummond team. They could be a Drummond team for sure. How do you feel about the Knicks, man? I feel so good. I feel so good. Getting Bojan is great for the Knicks. It's great for the Knicks. I feel like I just haven't checked my phone either. I can't believe Jacob Toppin's also in the dunk contest. Yeah, that is wild. Obi's brother, but he's really played. So we haven't had a deal go down in a little bit. What do I think about Jonathan Isaac? You know what? Everyone's talking about Jonathan Isaac getting moved, but why doesn't Orlando think about moving Fultz? Like, they have Suggs, they have Cole, they have Anthony Black if they're high on. Could they not get an asset for Fultz, who's a free agent at the end of the year? He's an expiring contract. You're telling me you can't get one of these draft picks from San Antonio? One of Charlotte's, probably not the Raptors. Chicago's, maybe not. You can tell me you can't get one of the Atlanta picks, maybe the Charlotte protector pick, which is like an okay pick because of the protections. I don't know. I would think about moving Fultz. I don't know, unless they're serious about re-signing him, which I don't know if they are. If I don't know about they are. Hey, thank you, Timo, for the love. I appreciate that. Are the Knicks in Eastern Conference lock? All right, let's not go there. But I think the Knicks are right there. As much as I love Cleveland and they've been good this year, I mean, just what we saw in the playoffs last year, if Mitchell Robinson is healthy, I'm taking the Knicks. But Cleveland is better, and Donovan Mitchell has been one of the 10 best guys in the league this year. Milwaukee's good, but Milwaukee, their defense, man, it's not great. And Doc Rivers, he's known to blow playoff series, so I'm definitely a little bit less scared about Milwaukee, but it's Giannis at the end of the day. Boston is still the best team in the East, but the Knicks, man, I think even with Embiid playing, I said this, that the Knicks are better than Philly with Embiid healthy, and I still see that, obviously, with Embiid out. That's even more clear. But in the chat, let me know. If it's not Boston, who do you think makes it to the NBA Finals out of the Eastern Conference? If it's not Boston, do you got Cleveland? Do you got New York? Or do you got Milwaukee? Maybe you're an Indy fan. Maybe you're Miami. Yeah, the Heat. I mean, we can never count out the Heat. Piss me off. They'll be in the play-in tournament as the 9th seed, but they'll end up in the Eastern Conference Finals. Heat culture, am I right? Like, that could happen. Yeah, I would actually like to know what you guys got. If you're the Lakers, what would your ideal move be? To not give up any first. I would be fine throwing in Hood Schifino. I would be fine throwing in Christie, but I don't want to throw in my 2030 first when you have no idea what the team's going to look like. Fultz isn't good. I mean, but like, yeah, if they can get something for him. Hey, Momo, thank you for the $2 donation. Hate the Knicks, but I'm happy for y'all. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Cavs. People are still on the Cavs. Sixers with Embiid. I mean, we could consider that the Sixers have Embiid. Lucas says Miami and New York. Joel says the Cavs. Tanner says always bet on Miami. Volter says Miami. User says the Heat. All right, you guys are not counting out the Heat. You guys are not counting out the Heat by any means. Indy, but they get murdered in the finals. Flambo, thank you for the $5 donation. Do you think that Jokic and Giannis are held to different standards when it comes to the MVP? Sorry if this is an NBA Twitter take. No, that's a good idea. I think voter fatigue is definitely a thing. I mean, Giannis, I thought, was the best player in the league when Jokic won one of those MVPs, but he just won 2 back-to-back, and nobody really wants to say 3 in a row. I mean, that was a hot topic last year between Embiid and Jokic. People don't want to give Jokic his 3rd, and they wanted to see a new guy win it, and that was Embiid. And you could make an argument Embiid did deserve the MVP, but you could also make an argument that Jokic deserved the MVP. So I think they are held to a higher standard, yes. But I think Shea deserves to be in the conversation this year. Definitely Embiid before he ended up getting hurt. But he's not going to hit the 65 games. He's just not. But thank you for the $5 donation, man. I really appreciate that a ton. Thunder, Bulls. All right, now let's talk about the Western Conference. So I wonder if you guys are all going to say the Nuggets are going to go back. But I think the Clippers can beat them. I think, I don't know if Minnie could beat them. And I don't know if OKC could beat them. Like, are you guys all going to say the Nuggets in the chat? But if not the Nuggets, maybe who do you think makes it out of the Western Conference? Hey, Tanner Freeman, thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, subscribe if you guys not already. Hit the like on the stream. It'd be cool if we can get 1,000 likes on this. And thank you guys that are here on a Thursday. If you're in school, work, I appreciate that a ton. And you guys, I appreciate you staying in here if it's lagging at any point as well. I don't really have many ads on this video, so if you're getting them, that's blame YouTube or blame something that I can't really control. If it is lagging, refresh, but there's nothing I can do. I don't know why it just randomly does that every like half an hour. Wolves, I'm seeing a lot of OKC, a lot of Clippers. I'm seeing some Mavericks, okay, in the finals. Luke thinks the Clippers. Someone said the Lakers. Aiden says the Wolves. Queen says the Clips. Majo says the Pelicans. Okay. Should the Spurs do anything at the deadline? I mean, they should get some point guard help. That will cost them nothing, next to nothing, to help out Wemby. I don't overrate Brunson too much. I do not. He's been a top 10 player this year. I feel like, if anything, he's underrated. You skip school for the deadline, W or L? I'm not going to say that's a W, but I'm not going to say that's an L. Suns Clippers rematch, that would be good, man. That'd be a fun conference finals. Oh my God. I would love Suns Clippers. That is just star power in a Western Conference Finals series. Grant Williams, Wiggins swap somehow? I mean, you could definitely get there if you're Dallas by throwing in Kleba. I mean, I don't know what Wiggins' value is. Has he lost like all his value? I'm not sure. Kings? I don't like the Kings out of the West. Hey, what's up, David? Garrett says the Wolves, Trailblazers. Yeah. I mean, also, like, a lot of people are down on this year's draft as well. Yeah, so, like, I don't know. I'm still like an Alexander Sarr guy. I talk a lot about draft stuff on this channel as well. I think you guys are a fan of. I don't know if like TweetDeck is slowing my computer down. I don't really think it is. I wonder what the next move is going to be. I mean, this is usually a dry period as well. This usually is a dry period. We don't want Wiggins. Yeah, I don't really think they do. This trade deadline blows. I don't really think it's been that bad. I mean, people are going to be upset if there's not deals. I mean, I don't want to see deals just to see deals. Obviously, it's great for content purposes, but like, I think we've gotten very spoiled as NBA fans for trade deadlines. Like, we saw Kevin Durant get moved last year. Kyrie Irving got moved last year. 2022 was insane with Kristaps, Harden, Derek White, CJ McCollum, Sabonis, Halliburton. The 2021 deadline, I remember, it was Vucevic, like Aaron Gordon. I don't think the 2021 was great as well, looking back on it. But I don't know. We've seen Bojan get moved. If you count like all the moves, like we saw Siakam get moved a couple weeks ago. We saw OG Anunoby get moved. Obviously, they just didn't happen like this week. I mean, obviously everybody would be going insane if those moves happened this week. I feel like, yeah, 2 o'clock, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be hot take. This year's draft is very underrated. Okay. I mean, I think so too. I really like the lottery of this year's draft. The back end of the first round gets a little tough to like some players. Like, I'm not really over the moon for some of those guys that are going to be there. I would not want to have like a pick maybe in the late 20s, mid 20s. Like, there will be good players in there, don't worry. Or like, of course, but like, you got to hit on them. But the Knicks go out and they get freaking Bojan Bogdanovic, man. That was an insane like deal. I was like, I had to go live when I saw this. They didn't even have to give up a first round pick, which is crazy. I mean, Grimes is gonna hurt, but Grimes is like a streaky 3-point shooter, but he's a good defender and he played tough for them in the playoffs. I mean, you look at these numbers and you're like, ew. But I mean, he just like, he had a confidence problem. Tibbs, I don't know if I feel like it didn't have like a green light. And he really took a step back. And it's funny, like, everybody that they were going to maybe trade for Donovan Mitchell, like Grimes, Quickly, Toppin, and Barrett are no longer on the team. Man, they need Mitchell Robinson back. But I don't know when he's going to come back, if anything. Yeah, we haven't had any news in a minute. Ewan Phillips, thank you for the £5 donation, man. I appreciate that. Cody Williams, the hottest prospect. Definitely the best college prospect. Thoughts on Dylan Harper if you watch high school hoops? Dude is good, man. Rutgers is going to be so much fun with him and Ace Bailey next year. It's crazy that I'm excited for Rutgers basketball. Shout out Ron Harper Jr. King Kia, thank you for the $2 donation. What about how bad the Clippers looked last night? I mean, dude, Paul George has been ass since the All-Star starters came out. He has been ass. I feel like I bet on him to score over points. It's just not worked. He's been bad, but Kawhi's been great. Harden's been better. Alex, do I think Topic is All-Star caliber? I think borderline, but I think he can be one of the best facilitators in the NBA. I like Reed Shepherd, but I do like Topic more as a prospect. Momo, thank you for the $2 donation. Kobe White will make an All-NBA team one day. I agree, man. The dude has been a beast this year. JJ, thank you for the $2 donation. PJ Washington to the Clippers give up. I mean, dude, that would be... I mocked that as well in my trade deadline predictions. They have that PJ Tucker contract. It seems like they're moving Gordon Hayward. They moved Terry Rozier. I feel like they'd move PJ Washington, but we'll have to see about that. I just forgot what I was going to show you guys. I'm not sure. I'm excited to do like a mock draft too. I'm going to do a mock draft post the deadline. We got power rankings post the deadline. Pistons are definitely the worst team. I think nobody's taken the mantle from Boston yet as the best team. I don't think so. AD got traded, yeah. LaMelo for Giddey, Zhang, and Wiggins with picks. Thank you for the $2 donation, Ben. But or £2 donation. I don't think that's. I don't think he would cost that little. He would cost definitely a little bit more as well. PJ to the Clippers. I think they could do that, but would they want a little bit more defense? Maybe than PJ Washington. You guys can also play Underdog Fantasy. Shout out to them sponsoring the stream. You could scan the code above me with a 100% deposit match up to $100. You use code SROS, and you can do pick'ems and stuff like that. It's super fun, and it's basically risk-free if you're just getting your deposit matched up as well. So I think it's worth it, and always play responsibly as well. Who do I got in the Super Bowl? I got the 49ers. Make sure you check out the Triple Option podcast as well. That's in the description. NFL podcast with two of my friends, Tom and Dom. And we gave our predictions. That's coming out today as well, but sneak peek, 49ers. Can I do a quick recap? All right, so we saw Buddy Hield get traded to the... We saw Buddy Hield get traded to the Sixers. We saw Kelly Olynyk and Ochai Agbaji get traded to the Raptors, which was interesting for sure. We also saw Bojan Bogdanovic and Alec Burks get traded to the Knicks for Grimes, Fournier. Thank God. I was like, they might have to pay him $17 million next year just to keep that tradable contract. And Malachi Flynn was in the deal. They had to give up seconds as well. It seems like the Mavericks are landing Daniel Gafford, but we don't know the compensation in return. Daniel House got traded from Philly to Detroit to save some money because they could be a buyout team now. And Gordon Hayward got traded to the Thunder. I think that's it today. I mean, I could just go through Woj's thing here. Yeah, there was a first-round pick, Kyra Lewis and Otto Porter. Man, Otto Porter's been traded so many times in his career. We saw Monty Morris get traded yesterday. I thought they were going to be like a Tyus Jones team, but it was going to cost them a little bit more to get that done. Jordan Poole for Clay. Who says no? I think the Warriors would say no to that. 2 first-round picks for Gafford. That would be crazy. I wouldn't do that. If that's the price, that's a lot for like a one-way center, or a limited offensive center. I just wouldn't pay that. Should the Magic rush the stream? Of course. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. My computer is it's giving out on me. I'm building a PC soon, which is good, but yeah, it's giving out on me. I don't think they're going to really do anything unless they move Kyle Anderson to answer your Timberwolves thing. DeJounte and DeRozan were traded, or is your thumbnail bait? I mean, they haven't been traded. No, it's not bait. I didn't Jersey Photoshop them, but they are rumored to be in trades. Oh my God, this is so annoying with the lag. There's nothing. I feel like the quality goes from so good to so shit. My Wi-Fi is good. Put together 2 role players to make a superstar. The rumors today. I think Terrence Shannon could be a first-round pick or a second-round pick as well. Just refresh if it's lag. Obi-Wan or Obi-Toppin. The trade deadline ends at 3 p.m. today. Waiting on for Nets trades. The Nets need to make a move. The Nets definitely need to make a move. And then there goes it again. It's like every 20, 30 minutes. There's nothing I could do. There's nothing I could change with the bit rate in this stream, I think. Stream health. It's just like, it's very unfortunate that this happens. Like right now. I mean, it is my first time streaming here. Backups. I don't really think I can mess with anything. But we got 2,000 people in here. Like, thank you guys for coming out. I do appreciate that a ton. Refreshing isn't helping, really? I feel like it should. I don't know. What should Slow-Mo go and who should the T-Wolves get? What time is it now? It's 12:40. We still got 2 more hours till the deadline's over. I mean, we're probably not going to see a lot go down till that final deals at 2 o'clock. I don't know. We've talked a lot. I feel like we've talked about every team today. I'm trying to remember or try to think about any team we haven't talked about. I mean, the Bucks we briefly mentioned. I don't think they're really going to go after like a DeJounte Murray. They're not going to be able to get that. Dorian Finney-Smith, I'm sure they would like. I mean, there was like a Bobby Portis idea that was flowing around out there as well. Yeah, we got nothing. How to coach YouTube. Why is it like, see, I don't get that. I've been streaming since probably 11:30ish. 11:30ish. Damn, my stream does not want me to win here. It just doesn't. Dang, we got 3 hours. Yeah, we got pretty much 2 more hours. It's 3 p.m. Best fit for Stephon Castle. I would like him in Washington. I'd like him in Toronto. I'd like Toronto. Levine out, y'all. Yeah, Levine, because obviously Levine's not getting traded because he's out for the year. So Levine is not getting traded now. I feel like I should just stream end it. I don't know. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Like, what does that mean? I don't really get that at all. Thank you guys that have stayed in here. I appreciate that a lot. You guys are definitely real ones. Did you miss any major moves? No, you didn't. Raps trade. Oh, you guys are saying stuff. You guys are saying stuff. What do we got? What do we got? Anything new? Come on. Refresh for me. Refresh. Well, Dennis Schroeder for Spencer Dinwiddie. I'm sure the Nets gave up a second or two in that as well. Oh my God. I mean, dude, the Nets are really trying to win. It's so gross. It's so gross. I don't know why they're doing that. There's no picks in that. I feel like there's got to be picks in that. But finally, we had a deal go down. I feel like no way that was a straight swap unless Toronto was looking to shed off some cap because Dinwiddie's expiring and Schroeder is not. But yeah, I get it for Toronto if they're getting a pick or two in here because they're trying to bottom out so they're able to keep their first round pick. But for Brooklyn, man, they're really just going to try to make the play-in tournament. They're really going to try to make the play-in tournament. Yeah, it sounds like that's what they're trying to do at this point. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like Brooklyn is just trying to make the play-in tournament. I mean, this team is 20-30. I guess they're hoping they could lap Atlanta or Chicago just because they don't want their first round pick this year. So I get that, but they got to pick like a better direction for their team going forward. They really do. It's just they're going to be in purgatory. I mean, the James Harden trade out of all of them is coming back to bite them. Obviously, it's because they traded for Harden and they didn't trade for KD and Kyrie. This isn't win now. I mean, Schroeder is objectively better than Dinwiddie, so yes, it is win now. If we look at Schroeder, I mean, his efficiency is like pretty much average of what it's been, and he's a better point guard objectively than Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie is not good. He's not good on the defensive end. He is so bad on the offensive end. I would just release him. I would release him if I were Toronto. But then again, he could help you lose games. Is there really no draft capital in this trade? It doesn't look like it. Is there any draft capital in this deal? No, it's a straight swap. Huh. I guess they just really wanted to get off of Dinwiddie's contract, but why if you were Toronto? You're not real. I mean, I guess you could be somewhat of a player in free agency to maybe some younger guys that you could overpay for. If they're a Miles Bridges team, I would throw up. But yeah, I don't. Schroeder is, I believe, under contract next year, but like, I mean, they are paying RJ money. They got to free up some money for. Emmanuel quickly. Schroeder's making $13 million next year, so shout out to Brooklyn. I like that deal for Brooklyn, actually. You know what? I do. If they didn't have to give up any draft capital in that deal. Yeah. That's what it seems like. Hey, what's up, Edit from Indonesia? Appreciate that, man. Thank you. It's probably definitely not 12:45 p.m. for you right now. Thoughts on Miami Heat's needs? I feel like they could go for another big man depth-wise for the playoffs, but I mean, those shouldn't cost too much. Drummond would be a funny team there for sure. Claxton, imagine Claxton gets traded. I mean, he's an unrestricted free agent. Yeah, maybe Toronto's trying to go after Claxton in free agency, and they just didn't really know that Brooklyn just helped them out to steal their guy. Timberwolves trade ideas. I don't know, man. I think like Finney Smith would be great for them if they're able to move Kyle Anderson, and they should move Wendell Moore. But it doesn't seem like Brooklyn is trying to sell. I can't like if Brooklyn doesn't make any other moves and Chicago doesn't make any moves. Oh my God, Chicago is the biggest loser of the deadline. Oh my God, they're the biggest loser of the deadline. Damn, that would just be crazy if Chicago does not make any move. It would be wild. What is Kennard's value? It can't be more than like 2. It's probably similar to Buddy Hield's. No, probably less than that. Probably like 1 or 2 seconds. Bulls need to blow it up. You're guessing Devo won't be in net? Probably not. Probably not. Watching from Kentucky? Hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Yeah, Chicago has to make a move. What time is the deadline? 3 p.m. Eastern today. So we still got a little bit above 2 hours. DeJounte Murray on the Pelicans, maybe. I mean, they were rumored. That was a rumor today, but apparently the talks went nowhere. DFS, Daily Fantasy Sports. Real ones know. Rockets need to make a move. They do, but I think they're fine missing the playoffs. Like, Ime Udoka was the right guy. Ime Udoka was the right guy, and they have Fran Vliet, and they have Brooks coming back. They'll have Adams healthy next year. Shane Goon is the guy, obviously, going forward. Whitmore looks good. Amen looks good. I don't think they need to make a move, honestly. I don't. I wonder if Brooklyn is done, though. That's a big question. Okay. Dennis Smith Jr. is heading to the Raptors, and Dad Young is heading to the Nets. Okay, so I guess no draft capital on that deal. But Dennis Smith Jr. is a very underrated defender. He really is. He is. Hey, shout out to JC from Wisconsin. So many ads. I don't even know how there's even any ads anymore on this. I feel like I turned that off. Choose how many votes appear. Schedule, set frequency. All right, let me just do this. Okay. That should help the ads. Sorry about that. That is annoying now. So, Woj deleted it. He just deleted that one. Refresh. What did he do? Oh, did he delete this Dennis Smith Jr. one? Maybe. Oh, he did. Is there draft capital in the deal now? He's going back on that, it looks like. Yeah, I don't even know what my first rebuild's going to be. I guess it's like a new look Knicks rebuild, which I'm excited for. A new look Pistons, they might win like 3 more games. Oh my God, those games are going to be so hard to watch. Shout out to Pistons fans that are still watching that team. At least they have exciting young players. It's not like the 2019 Knicks that I'm watching Kevin Knox shoot 37% from the field and get excited. Like, hopefully you get to see Cade a little bit more this year. You have Ivy, you have Asor, you have Duran. Like, you have some guys that are at least exciting. It's definitely the best, team that's been this bad. But the Knicks in 2019 were so bad, man. They were so bad. That team went 17-65. I'm pretty sure they were the worst team in the NBA. We all thought we were getting maybe KD, Kyrie, and Zion. Oh my God, I'm watching Emmanuel Mudiay play basketball. Dennis Smith Jr., his efficiency was so bad. Ennis Cantor, Kevin Knox, Trey Burke, DeAndre Jordan, Alonzo Trier. Oh my God, okay. I'm getting flashbacks and nightmares. Thad Young is coming to the Nets in the trade. Yes, okay. That makes sense. I like how he capitalized Dennis. Okay. Interesting, Woj. Interesting. So we had a minor deal go down there. Kind of mid. DSJ still in net. Shout out to the Nets keeping him. That's what I was gonna say, because he's a good defender, so why would they want to get rid of him? Man, the Knicks could be a really good team in the playoffs. The Athletic tweeted about them. I'm excited about the Knicks in the playoffs. Momo, thank you for the $5 donation. I'll burn down the United Center if Andre Drummond remains a Bull by 3. I agree, man. That just wouldn't really make any sense at all. It really wouldn't. It really wouldn't. I'm debating just resetting the stream at 1 just to not have these issues anymore. But I don't really want to have to do 2 different streams, which is kind of annoying. That's collecting role players like Infinity Stones. I agree. It doesn't really make sense for them. But they just want to be a playing tournament team because they don't have their first round pick this year. That's basically what it is. We still don't know the draft compensation in the Gafford deal. This is my biggest fear of just having internet issues. Yeah, I saw the in-season tournaments getting renamed the Emirates NBA Cup. Hate that, but what are you gonna do? Malcolm Brogdon to the T-Wolves. How are you doing that financially? That'd be a very tough trade to pull off. Just because Brogdon's making around $20-ish million. Are you trading Jaden McDaniels? No, you're not. You'd probably have to move Mike Conley, but you don't really want to. I guess you would move Mike Conley. Never mind. I lied. Yeah, you'd do that with Mike Conley. Sorry, you can get that done. You just picked up Monty Morris. You'd move Mike Conley, Wendell Moore, and Leonard Miller. I mean, that would probably be enticing, but I doubt they want to move Leonard Miller, and for good reason. All right, so it looks like Dennis Smith Jr. is not in the trade. Okay. Do you think Murray will get traded? DeJounte? It doesn't look like it. But we'll see. DeRozan to the Bucks for Middleton? That's the only thing I can see happening. Boring deadline day? I don't think it's been that boring. I feel like the Bojan, we still got 2 more hours. And we saw Gafford. Yeah. I'm excited about a Buddy Hield, Gafford, Bojan Bogdanovic trade, but maybe you guys aren't as much, so I get that. We gotta, I feel like we still have more Nets moves, maybe 1 more. We still have to have more, we gotta see Bulls moves. And we gotta see Warriors moves as well. Chris Dunn's a good defender. If a team needs a defensive guard, they should go after Chris Dunn. Dude is an underrated defender. Shout out to him, kind of having a resurgence. Yeah, I feel like the last two deadlines have spoiled us, maybe. They were really good, the last two, so I totally get that. Where's Bruce Brown going to go see? Yeah, like, I feel like we got a Bruce Brown trade still. I feel like we got a Bruce Brown trade. I'd rather have DeMar than Middleton. I agree. I mean, Middleton just got hurt, too. Middleton just got hurt. I'm going to throw this up. Darius Garland, yeah. Loads of small trades. Yeah, this might be the role player deadline, man. This is going to be known as the role player deadline. I feel like Dinwiddie definitely wanted out of Brooklyn. The way he played, man, it just looked like he was silent quitting on that court. Yeah, so it's definitely cooled down basically since the Bojan deal. I wonder what the Gafford deal is still for. We don't know. So Gafford might not even end up as a Maverick. So we can't confirm that yet. Bruce Brown to the Warriors would be a good pickup. That could be a Chris Paul thing. But would they bring back? I guess so. If Clay leaves, they would have the money to bring him back. I mean, they're such a cap team. Got 1,700 people in here. Thank you guys for staying here. Sorry for all the lagging issues and stuff. That is very frustrating to watch through, so I totally get that. I wish I knew why this was happening. Chris Dunn, Alex Caruso to the Pacers. Yeah, Davion Mitchell. Yeah, it was. Not official. It's close. I guess I don't really know. There remains a process in which teams get on a conference call at the NBA. All right, so I guess it's just taking a little bit longer than usual. I guess so. Let's delete this column, and let's move back. All right, there we go. Thank you for 1,800 people in here. I appreciate that. DeMar to the Kings for Harrison Barnes. That would be interesting. I mean, if Chicago, no, you don't want Barnes' contract. I mean, that would probably cost you Herter. I don't even know how you get there financially. That's tough. Is Indy done making moves? No, we could maybe see Jalen Smith get traded. We could see them try to add a defender. Any takers for Capella? What are the Hawks doing? Are the Hawks going to stay pat? That would be interesting. Simons to the Magic, Anthony. I mean, that would be an amazing pickup. But Portland isn't, and nor they should, move him. Surely the Bulls do something. I agree. The Bulls will do something. At least I think. I'd be very shocked. It would be organizational malpractice and incompetence all around if they don't do anything. JV to the Warriors, Jonas Valanciunas. That's not a terrible pickup. He is a free agent at the end of the year. But I wonder what New Orleans would want for him. And they need big man help themselves. So would they do that? I'm not sure. You think the Raptors are going to trade with LA? Are we going to see Bruce Brown go to the Lakers? Maybe. Hey, thank you for watching from India, man. I appreciate that. Anybody outside the United States is pretty cool. I feel like I get up to whatever. It's so annoying that I can't seem to keep this without buffering at all. It's very frustrating. Philly trades Toby in a first and a second for DeMar and Pat Will. I mean, they could take a flyer on Pat Will, but Pat Will might be better suited in a 1-year prove-it deal in Chicago. He has been better after his awful start, but I mean, Chicago is messed up developing this dude so badly. It's actually been an elite three-point shooter this year after he was so bad to start the year. Man, he's been good from three. Maybe we should just take more threes. 3.9 rebounds. And how tall is he? 6'7". I guess that's not really correlated too much. Hey, appreciate Venezuela, Belgium. That's pretty dope, man. Phoenix, Germany. Engineering homework, but balls life. Dude, man, the trade deadline. France, hey, Germany, Pakistan, Iran, Canada, Croatia. Shout out to everyone, man. Enjoying hoops. Pretty cool. Denmark. Stream legs every time an ad plays. Is that actually true? Why would YouTube want to do that to me? Do I just turn off monetization right now? I don't know. Is that actually what happens with you guys? That an ad happens and then it lags? You guys can let me know that maybe that's how we get to the bottom of it. From Sweden, Croatia, Philippines, Estonia, Denmark, Sweden. Hey, thank you everyone. Appreciate that. You're going to the Knicks game today? Oh, dude, that's sick. It's gonna be a good game against the Mavericks. Hopefully Brunson is playing. Joe Harris cut? Oh, Joe. I love how everyone says this in the chat. Joe Harris is getting cut. So he's going to be definitely a buyout guy. I mean, Joe Harris is not good. He's not good. He could hit you with 3 here and there, but I'm sure people are going to be like, Laker, Sun, something. I mean, he's not even We haven't seen Joe Harris be good in how many years? 2 minimum. Yeah, it's been about 2 years. Maybe he was fine last year. I don't even remember him playing on the Nets last year. I feel like he's been on Detroit forever, but that did happen in the offseason, I believe. Yeah, he got traded in the 23 offseason for basically nothing because that contract is bad. Damn. Yeah, shout out Troy Weaver, man. Has not done a great job as that Pistons general manager, and this is another reason why. People are going to say Lakers, look at Sham. Shout out Syracuse, okay. Cavs legend Joe Harris, for sure. Henry, thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate that. All right, so yeah, we saw Joe Harris get moved. What $2 million short of the luxury tax. Could hold him Taj Gibson, yeah, because the Knicks did send out 3 guys in that Pistons deal, took back 2, and they're making a decent amount of money in Bojan. And they get Bojan. The fact that they have Bojan's tradable contract next year with all their first-round picks is still great. The Knicks own all their first-round picks, and they still own basically the Wizards first, the Dallas first, the Milwaukee first down the line, which is great. Yeah, Harris just got moved. Dallas, PA. That's right, PA, not Texas. That's wild, man. That is wild. Thunder make another move, maybe. We have leg. What else is new? All right, I may restart the stream, which is pretty frustrating. We've been going for like an hour and a half. I don't know, though. I kind of want to restart the stream, but because I feel like every 30 minutes it lags. I don't know if I could do this now. Hey, Eli, thank you for the $5 donation. Is Wendell Carter Jr. to the Hawks a possibility? Patty Mills in compensation. I don't think you want to give up like picks, but it seems like Orlando isn't moving him. Bruce Brown to the Magic for Isaac and a first will happen. Just watch. Interesting. I mean, they do need a 2-guard. But Suggs has been great for them this year. Chat rate. I don't even know. Can I like mess with my bit rate? I don't even know if I should touch this. Stream. No. Maximum video bit rate. I don't even think I can do anything here. I feel like my bit rate should be fine. Yeah, it's weird. It is definitely weird. Why it's been lagging so much, because it shouldn't at all. Hopefully the quality's been good though, at least. It's very frustrating because we were at like 3,000 viewers at one point. But I appreciate everyone still here. You guys are real ones for sure. Why aren't the Sixers making any more moves? I don't know. I think they're going to just be a buyout team. I think they're done. I think Hield is their big move. Lowry to OKC, not going to happen. They're not moving Lowry. How is Bojan on defense? I mean, he's not great, but the Knicks have good defenders to hide that. And they need a shot creator off the bench. Like when Brunson went down, like we're relying on Dante DiVincenzo to be the one. At least Bojan could be the one for the time being until Randall's back. And like if Brunson's hurt. Caleb Martin, the Kings for Davion Mitchell. Would Miami want that? We got 2 more hours left. Joe Harris did not wait back. Yeah, I don't think the Magic end up moving Isaac, but I feel like they should move Markelle Fultz. I feel like they should. It's weird that some people have had no issues with the lag. But thank you for the $5 donation, Eli Davis. I really appreciate it. Great country of Texas. Magic would use... Yeah, I don't think they do. And they might even pick up his team option being Jonathan Isaac at the end of the year. Schroeder buyout? No. The Nets are trying to make the playoffs or the play-in. Yeah, the Knicks are going to have, like, no players tonight. Like, because if Brunson's hurt, they're going to basically have McBride, Hart, DiVincenzo. I hope Sims is good. Hardenstein, Achua, Jacob Toppin maybe. Yeah, now that they moved Archie. I wonder why he had to be in the trade. Maybe it was for probably financial reasons. Like, who else on the Knicks is going to suit up tonight? I don't even know. Dwayne Washington, yeah. Maybe. All right, so I feel like we're still going to have Bulls moves. It has to happen, right? There shouldn't be ads every 5 to 10 minutes. I feel like everybody just turned those off. Everybody says every 30 minutes for people, too. Which is weird. Monetization. Let's see. All right, maybe I'll do that. Maybe you shouldn't get any ads anymore. Luka scoring 80, yeah, maybe. And Brunson's game time decision, he may not even play. Wiggins for Brown, this makes Kuminga start where he's stunning. Yeah, I mean, Kuminga needs to start. Yeah, Dinwiddie's not good. If I were the Raptors, I'd release him. But he may help you tank. And you guys need a top pick in the draft to keep it. You do. Drummond or Lakers would be a very good move. I think so. What do you think about Bruce Brown? I mean, I wonder if he's going to go for it first. Clippers trade for Vooch. PJ. Oh, Dallas is trading for PJ Washington for Seth. Oh my God, that's actually a good return for Charlotte. Oh my God, the Grant Williams experiment really didn't work out. So where are they getting this draft capital for Daniel Gafford? Is the Daniel Gafford trade dead? Is the Daniel Gafford trade dead? Hey, Momo, thank you for the $2 dono. Bain is out with ankle for 6 weeks. God save Memphis. Yeah, injuries this year, it's brutal, man. It's brutal. Wow, PJ Washington to the Mavs. I thought he was going to go to the Clippers. But where are they getting all this draft capital from? Where are they getting all this draft capital? Because they don't even have that many first-round picks to begin with. A first-round pick, Seth Curry. I mean, I like this trade for Charlotte. I don't really think PJ Washington is that much better than Grant. He's better, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if it's worth moving a first-round pick for when you're already limited first because you owe Brooklyn a first for the Kyrie trade. You don't have your first this year from the Kristaps trade. The Gafford trade may be dead. And could Charlotte flip Grant Williams? That is a possibility. Harry, thank you for subscribing, man. Seth back in New York. Seth Curry, dude, Seth Curry could get bought out. I don't know, though, but I think you can only buy out one player, and they're probably going to buy out Lowry because nobody's trading for him. You know what? Would they take on Ben Simmons, Charlotte? Would you get a first-round pick for Lowry and a first-round pick? You give Brooklyn Lowry and you get Ben Simmons in a first? I would think about that. I mean, Charlotte can take on some bad money right now, and I think they've been rumored to do so. I mean, if we look at, I'm pretty sure Dallas does not have much draft capital because they can't move this first. They can move the 26th or 7th first. But I don't even think they can move the 25 first because we don't know if it's going to go back to them because I think it's top 10 protected again, which means I don't think they can move the 26 first. So I think they can move the 27 first because they owe the 29 first to Brooklyn. Wow. And they did that for PG Washington. I like this for Charlotte. I do. Man, they're tanking. They're tanking. It's the Brandon Miller show. I think it's more the Brandon Miller show than it is the LaMelo Ball show at this point. 2 seconds for Gafford. I don't think his value is that low. I thought it was at least going to be a protected first rounder for Gafford. What is Dallas doing? What is Dallas doing? Do we know? I feel like that's a great return because PJ was making a little bit of money as well. And it's like, it was fun. And PJ was like, I'm glad I came back. But then it's really because he got paid. And nobody else was giving him $16 million. And now he gets to play, you know what? PJ's a good offensive player. Like, he's better than Grant Williams. It's crazy, Grant. Everybody was hyping up that signing. He played well in like the first month of the year and has not played well since. But PJ's efficiency, I don't know, maybe in a lesser volume role where he's taking like 8 shots a night, he'll be better. I mean, maybe they'll get like 2022 production out of him. But his three-point shooting is really kind of fallen off. It's gone down basically every year since his sophomore season. So I don't really know if I like that. I really don't know what I could do here. I would just have one monitor connected to this. I believe I just have one monitor connected. It's got to be, I don't even know what it's from. And then there's lag, great. Oh my God, I feel like we get back up to like 1,800 viewers and then lags. Oh, so frustrating. I'll be back in a second. You just have to refresh. Oh. So annoying, so annoying. I don't know how to control this. I don't know what I could do. YouTube is pissing me off so much with this, or it's my internet. But if let me see. I feel like my internet's fine. I feel like it's not my internet. It's my OBS. Shout out to OBS just being ass. No, it's not. My internet is good. I have good download and good upload right now, but my ping is bad. Restart the stream. I know. Doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense. The opinion on the Jazz Piston trade, I like Fontecchio going to Detroit. I guess Utah had no place for him, and maybe they knew they were going to move Agbaji and Olynyk so they can give more minutes to their younger guys, possibly. I know, almost 3K again, and then this happens. It doesn't make any sense. I may end the stream and restart it. Maybe. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'm going to end the stream and restart it. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes for you guys. I'm just going to restart my computer. Very frustrating. I'm going to restart the stream. I don't think I